Driver sees groceries spilled across a driveway, instantly jumps out of his truck when he realizes what's lying beside them. UPS driver Raheem Cooper had driven the same route in Valdosta, Georgia 100 times, but on one hot August day, something made him turn down a street he wasn't even scheduled to deliver on. As his UPS truck rolled past a familiar house, something stopped him cold. The front door was wide open, the car door too. Groceries were scattered across the driveway. Milk was leaking across the concrete. And then he saw her, a woman face down, motionless and bleeding. Without hesitation, Raheem jumped from his truck and sprinted to her. She was conscious barely. Alone, in the scorching heat, she couldn't speak or move. Raheem immediately called 911, then grabbed a bottle of water from his truck and tried to cool her down. Minutes later, paramedics arrived. He then helped lift the woman onto the stretcher. Before returning to his route, he handed the EMTs a note with his name and number, asking that it be placed with her belongings in her hospital room just in case. When she eventually regained consciousness, her identity was revealed: 78-year-old Marie Cobble. She had fallen during her second trip from the car due to the intense heat, which caused her to hit her head on the pavement and suffer a brain bleed. Doctors later said that if no one had found her, she wouldn't have survived. Days later, during one of her granddaughter Kayla's hospital visits, Kayla discovered Raheem's note tucked into Marie's belongings. Curious, she called him, and that's when the truth came out. Raheem had saved her grandmother's life. Kayla thanked him, called him an angel to our family, and invited him to visit. When Raheem arrived at the hospital, Marie lit up. She hugged him. She remembered him. And from that moment on, they were no longer strangers. He began visiting regularly, bringing her Twinkies, chatting about restaurants, and encouraging her recovery. He even brought along his daughter and mother to visit. When Marie suffered a setback and needed emergency brain surgery, Raheem stayed by her side. He even started a fundraiser to help with her medical bills. After news of his heroic act spread, UPS honored him, and his co-workers called him a hero. But to Raheem, what mattered most wasn't the recognition. It was the connection that had formed. That day, he didn't just deliver packages, he delivered hope. And unexpectedly, he found a new family.